Hello, hello. Dan and G2 Jake here for True Success Podcast, episode 39. What's going on, Jake?
Hey, how's it going, Dan?
It's going all right, man. As you know, a little chilly here, but you know what? 2026 is going to be the year of the crash, or the AI bubble is seconds from bursting. You've heard it all already, haven't you? Welcome back again, as we said, to the True Success Podcast. Today we're doing some New Year cleaning. Can't be spring cleaning, it's still dead of winter. We're throwing out the trashy forecasts that are cluttering up your feed and hurting your wallet.
Happy New Year, everyone. If your inbox is already overflowing with the top 10 stocks for 2026 or all the doomsday predictions out there, this episode's for you. Dan, you just dropped a killer piece on investing.com for your stupid investment tricks columns, which basically proved that listening to all these expert predictions is the fastest way to stay broke.
Jake, thank you for the kind words. Here's the reality, folks. Forecasters aren't paid to be right. They're paid to be loud, or even louder than I am. If an analyst says the market will probably grow steadily at 7%, nobody pays any attention. There's no clicks. But if they scream total collapse by June, they get the prime time slot.
It's kind of a conflict of interest, right? If all these gurus actually had a crystal ball that worked, why would they be selling you a subscription for $19.99? They'd just be chilling out on a private island. They want your attention, but they don't want the accountability when their sure thing falls flat. So let's look at the receipts. Remember spring of 2025? All the headlines were screaming about the broad tariffs. Everyone was saying, sell now, get out before the crash. But Dan, you actually ran the numbers. So what happened for the people who panicked?
Well, I don't want to call out anybody, but it was called the the trade after Liberation Day was sell America. That was the trade. Guess what? That ended up being a disaster, Jake. If you sold America and sold your S&P 500 holdings on S&P on April 7th, based on those headlines, you walked away with a 17% loss for the rest of the year.
Yikes. That one hurts. But what about those people that just stayed there and did nothing?
Well, funny you should ask, Jake. They enjoyed a 29% gain. That is a massive swing. By trying to save their portfolio from a forecast, investors effectively lit a huge chunk of their wealth on fire. The market doesn't read the script, analysts write for it.
So if we're going to fire the forecasters, what's the alternative? How do we actually build wealth without trying to predict what's happening and knowing what's going on?
You know, it's the boring stuff that works. Having a plan, diversification, rebalancing, minimizing your taxes, maximizing your deductions, most importantly, getting on a systematic saving and spending pattern. One thing that I always say, I took it from someone else probably, your investment portfolio should be as exciting as watching paint dry. If you're getting an adrenaline rush from your brokerage app, you're probably going to be let down in doing things the wrong way.
Exactly. All those top 10 prediction headlines are just noise. The market's already priced in the news that you're seeing today. And the only forecast I trust is the person who ignores the noise and keeps contributing to their accounts will almost always outperform the person that is chasing the next big thing.
That's right, Jake. We haven't come across the next big thing in some time, 30 years and counting. So our message today is simple. Shut the noise out. Treat market predictions like a summer blockbuster movie. It's entertainment, not a strategy.
Just keep it simple. Live within your means, stay diversified, and keep your eyes on your own goals, not the headlines.
Now, if you're tired of the guesswork and want a plan built on evidence, hit that subscribe button. We drop new episodes every 2 weeks. to help you keep more of what you earn. And hey, if you have a friend who's talking about the headlines, do them a favor and send them this episode.
Thanks for tuning in for another great episode, everyone. If you're ready to save on taxes, keep more of what you earn, and see what your wealth is truly capable of, reach out to us because at WMGNA, we figure it out so you don't have to.